of Make in India in the last couple of years. But here we have a very strong and a star-studded panel, if I can say so. Mr. Ramesh Abhishek, the Secretary, DIPP. On my right, Mr. Ashok Gupta, the Secretary, Defense. Mr. D.V. Prasad, Additional Chief Secretary, Industries and Commerce. And of course, Mr. Atul Chaturvedi, the Additional Secretary, DIPP. Mr. Baba Kalyani, Mr. Vikram Kirloskar, the two Indians who are making in India actually happen by their manufacturing, and also Mr. Andreas Wolf, the Joint Managing Director and Executive Vice President of Manufacturing of Bosch, a company which has been here in India for long. Ladies and gentlemen, much has been said about Make in India, and since its launch in September 2014 in New Delhi by the Honorable Prime Minister, Make in India has actually really emerged as a landmark campaign, if it can be said, which has really put India into a very strong global page. And today we see a lot of global attention on India and on manufacturing in India because of what's been happening through Make in India. A lot of questions on what's really happening on the ground. But just a couple of pointers to set the tone of the meeting, if one can say. We see an FDI in manufacturing having surged by 82% in April, November to 2016 to 17 to cross 16 billion today. And another huge effort which has come in because of Make in India is this zeal of all the states competing with each other to make India an easier place to do business in, thanks to the leadership which is being provided by the DIPP in seeing to it that India clocks goes up and up on ease of doing business vis-a-vis the world, but more importantly, actually the states competing to make themselves a destination which will really attract more and more business. We've seen certain sectors which have been doing very well. The electronics production, which has surged 200 million mobile phones to be manufactured in 2017-2018. We have recently seen the policies on textiles, made-ups and apparels, which has brought huge relief to the industry. And some of them are also actually really employment generating sectors, if one can say. And very importantly, another example that one can give is the 72,000 crore worth of defense deals which have been signed up by local vendors. So many sectoral avenues which are getting opened up through the Make in India. So this is a session where we really understand from the policymakers as to what really is happening, and also from those who are actually manufacturing here as to why they are, what's enabling them, and what they look forward to seeing more in terms of the policy framework. But before we go into the session, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure and privilege of introducing Mr. Gaurav Gupta. Mr. Gaurav Gupta, who will make a presentation, and he is the Industries Commissioner for Industrial Development and Director of Industries and Commerce. He'll set the ball rolling by a presentation on Make in India, Make in Karnataka. Mr. Gaurav Gupta.